Hi, this is Tara from HealingCrystals.com, and this is the astrology report for June 15th through June 21st. So on Wednesday, you're prepared, you're ready to accomplish a lot today, but you just can't seem to achieve any of your goals. That's because the Sun and Mars are pitting your determination against an environment where things are just simply not ready to progress, okay? If you decide to keep pushing your agenda forward, and there's nothing wrong with that, you should feel free to do it. Just be prepared to accept the fact that you may not finish what you start. And that's okay. It could feel frustrating. It could feel upsetting. You could feel as if, somehow you failed. You haven't failed in any possible way, okay? It's just whatever it wasn't ready to be done. And that will become evident somewhere down the line. Okay? Things always work out for the best. Just remember that, okay? On Thursday, the Sun and Chiron are going to be in a square, and that's going to heighten indecision. It's going to bring out issues of self-doubt, especially anything that may be dormant or you've got buried really deep. Basically, you just don't trust yourself, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to look to others for guidance, especially when it comes to important decisions, okay? It's definitely okay to seek out their counsel, and it's fine to accept their suggestions and their leaderships, but know that if you follow it to the letter, it may not bring you the satisfaction that you're looking for. You may not get the results that you want, and the bottom line is because you know what's best for you. Other people may think they know what's best for you. Lots of other people are going to think they know what's best for you, but you are the only one who really knows it. Okay, so if you do something that goes against what you really feel is best for you because you're having a moment of self-doubt, it's going to backfire. Okay, this is a good transit to use as an exercise in being self-sufficient. Okay, we're all part of the world. We're all here to support each other and to help each other. But in the end, you never want to go against what you know is right for you, okay? And this is the kind of transit where it would be easy to do that kind of thing because you're just not feeling confident in yourself, okay? But you could use this to build your confidence, all right? On Friday, what if you discovered that you had this extraordinary ability that you haven't been using? Would you keep ignoring it? Or would you figure out how to perfect it and to utilize it to better your life and the world as a whole? That's the question that a quintile aspect challenges us to answer. Quintiles are considered minor transits in astrology. However, in my opinion, they have a really major impact on your life if you work with the energy. Today we have a quintile between Mercury and Chiron. So we're dealing with issues of communication and healing. So something to think about is what kind of talent do you possibly possess that you haven't been using, okay? That could help to, bring more healing into the world, that could find a better way to communicate things to the world. A lot of times things are presented in a way that isn't helpful, that isn't healthy. Could you find a way to present things in a better way? Is that your talent? Or do you have the ability to heal others by communicating with them, by working with them? The important thing with this energy is, this is like I say, this can be really powerful energy. You need to be open to it though. Because a lot of the reasons, sometimes the reason that we don't recognize that we have these talents, because we always kind of maybe have like an inkling, like, oh, maybe I could do this, but I'm not sure and I'm afraid, so I'm going to ignore it. We're limiting ourselves, okay? This is a chance to neutralize or to eliminate those limiting beliefs, okay? And if you're open to the energy and you're willing to take a risk, you could transform your self-image, help yourself, help the world. Remember, Chiron is the wounded healer. It's about healing everybody except yourself, but the trick with that energy is that by healing other people, you kind of inadvertently heal yourself. it's not, it may not be your primary goal, and it shouldn't be your primary goal, but somehow it helps you by helping others. You know, like for instance, when I talk about astrology and I help other people with it, it helps me as well. Okay, so that's the energy that you have to work with on Friday. Now, something else to be aware of on Friday: Saturn and Neptune are going to be in a square. Okay, that's going to block your efforts to make your dreams come true. It's going to feel like your dreams are impossible to realize because reality is so harsh that it just can't support it. Okay, you need to be comfortable with your ability to do whatever work you need to do, get whatever resources that you need to get, and remember that the universe has your back. Everything, the planets, the stars, everything that's around, they want to direct you towards finding your happiest place here on Earth, not prevent you from enjoying your journey. Sometimes, honestly, this could kind of be like a harsh square on Friday. And it could make you feel like, why even bother? You know, we're coming towards the solstice, we're coming towards a very powerful full moon. So emotions are going to be running high anyway over this weekend. And, you know, I don't want you to beat yourself up, and I don't want you to feel as if the energy is stopping you from realizing your potential, because that's not what it's doing. It wants to support you. It wants to help you. But what it's doing is it's challenging you and saying, come on, are you ready to step up and do what has to be done? And you are, and you can. So don't let anything stop you, especially a stupid little transit on Friday. On Saturday, you're going to have tons of ideas. They're just going to be cluttering your mind. The problem is that there's so many of them that it's going to be hard to get them out and to do anything with them. Overall, you're just going to feel mentally uneasy because Mercury and Uranus are in a transit, and it produces a lot of clever thoughts, but it doesn't give you the footing that you need to get them out of your head and into the world. This is a great day to let your imagination run wild, but you don't want to do anything about any of those ideas, anything really solid or definitive, until the energy is more grounded and you're able to have clear thoughts and be able to, you know, if you threw a little Saturn energy in there, then it would be the perfect mix for starting something new. But you don't have that just yet. So just, you know, enjoy the flow of energy running through your mind and have fun with it. But don't get frustrated by your inability to make things happen right away. Okay? On Sunday, it's the last day of spring. So my screen is moving. Okay, so the last day of spring, things are going out. We're going to be ending things with Uranus working with Mars. And what's going to happen is the most foolproof of your plans could be thrown into disarray. Okay? Things could just get messy on Sunday. You know, they're just not going to go according to how you think that they're going to go. All right? So just be prepared. You could allow it to make you feel defeated, but you don't want to do that. What you want to do is you want to work with the energy of Uranus, because this is really, and this is excellent energy to work with, especially now. Again, remember what I said about the weekend. A lot of high energy rolling around this weekend, okay? So you want to work with Uranus, because Uranus is going to help you to be flexible. It's going to help you to not be frustrated, but to be clever. As soon as you know that things are not going to go as you expect, start devising a new scenario. And if that one doesn't get you where you want to go, then devise a new one. Just keep rolling with the energy. Don't let it stop you. Don't let it defeat you. Keep going with it. That's the power of Uranus. And with Mars is still retrograde. So you've got all that internal energy that's just dying to come out. This is a way to use it proactively. Okay? On Monday, happy summer or winter, depending upon where you are. Mercury and Saturn are going to be in an opposition on Monday, where process and procedures are going to be blocking your imagination and your resourcefulness. Okay? If you don't have a plan, then you're going to feel lost. If you do have a plan, you feel so trapped by it that you're incapable of operating outside of it. All right? Whenever you've got an opposition, remember that your goal is to find a way to bring these things together and have them work together. That means that you have to give a little, you have to take a little, okay? You may have to throw your plan out the window and just kind of go with whatever's going on. Or you may have to stick to the plan to keep things going. You have to find a way to mix the energies and be flexible, and I'm trying to think of a word and it, stupid thing's just not coming to me. You have the power. Remember, you have all of the power to bring the opposing energies together and make them work for you. It's going to take some will. It's going to take some effort, okay? You don't want to start the new season by feeling upset and frustrated. You want to start it by trusting yourself and your instincts and doing what feels right. And if you do that, then you cannot go wrong, okay? So trust yourself. Whatever feels like is the best thing to do, do that, and everything will work out fine, all right? On Tuesday, there's not much going on Tuesday, so let's talk more about what was going on the 20th, because on Tuesday is going to be the first full day of summer or winter, depending where you are. We've got our second full moon in Sagittarius. May was also a full moon in Sagittarius. So you're getting a second dose of optimism and enthusiasm. Remember, the solstice is the midpoint of the year. Okay, and that's a time to reflect on what has reached a positive conclusion and where it's going to take you over the next 6 months and beyond. All right. If you've been going through some challenging stuff, the first half of the year, maybe things were a little rough. This is where you recognize that you haven't just survived it, you triumphed. Because you're still here and you're still going and you're still getting up every day and you're saying, okay, what am I going to do to make my life better and make the world a better place? Congratulations, okay? You should feel satisfied. You should feel elated because you have earned that, all right? There's nothing more empowering than facing a challenge and turning it into an opportunity. And that's what has happened for many, many people over the first 6 months of the year, okay? Now the solstice has transformed. The solstice is about transforming on one part of the world the darkness to light, on the other part of the world the light to darkness. Both have good things in them, okay? You've done the same on your personal journey, and that's what the solstice is about, and that's why this is a time of reflection. So take a few minutes while you've got this full moon energy to work with. Think about what you have accomplished, how you're going to use that to move forward. And I don't want you to use this as a time to be like, oh, this happened and that happened, blah, blah. No, it's time to say, you know what, this happened and I got over it, or I made it work for me, or that happened and I kept going. Okay? Use this time to be proud of yourself and to really feel all the positive energy that's coming over the next 6 months and as we move forward. Could you move that a little bit down for me more? Thank you, dear. Sorry, I have to put everything on my screen. I can barely see it, so I have to make it really big. And then we have to scroll it because it's just not enough, you know. Maybe someday I'll get like a studio. That'd be awesome, right? Okay, so here's the crystals that I'm carrying with me for this week, all right? First of all, Star Sapphire for confidence, all right? Keep your confidence strong this week and going into the new season, okay? Rhyolite for positive and progressive transformation. That's what it's all about. Every day, every second, it's a new beginning. It's time to start. It's you know, a transition, a transformation. Okay, it may be a little tiny minor one, but it's still one, and you want to keep it positive. And finally, green aventurine, to welcome the new season with harmonious energy that you have created from your efforts in the first half of the year. You're the one. Whatever energy is around you, you're the one who is creating it. So create good energy. Green aventurine is the stone of good luck, and you can bring good luck into your life by recognizing how you already have it, and by realizing that you can keep all that good luck going for you. Okay? Don't forget to check out our weekly and daily horoscopes on healingcrystals.com. Have a very happy summer or winter, and make it a really great and powerful week for yourself.